All right, man, we live right now. Terence Crawford, you know, turn off this air. Terence Crawford, man, if I feel like I'm far away right now, that's because something wrong with my mic, and I have to get another one, so I have to record like this for right now. I don't even know how I sound actually, but I guess after this live is done, I ain't gonna even do this too long because I don't know how I sound right now, and I don't want it to sound too terrible where nobody understand what I'm saying, even though ain't nobody in this live, but it is what it is. I'm gonna keep going till I start getting people coming in. I'm try to do it maybe not every day, but some of the days probably. But Terence Crawford. So as we know, Terence Crawford, his guy is Shakur Stevenson. That's his guy. And pretty sure he don't like the things that be going on when people be, talking trash and criticizing Shakur Stevenson. So he was Michael Benson tweeted something. Now I didn't see this. I didn't see this. Michael Benson tweeted it. I don't know if Terence Crawford was on Bernie the Boxer's show. I don't know if he was on Mill City show and Bernie the Boxer was there or what the whole situation was, but this is what he said that Michael Benson said. Terence Crawford on criticism of Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Devin's the youngest undisputed champion in history. A lot of people look at Ryan Garcia fight and criticize, but Devin kept getting up, kept fighting, show heart, show determination. It's our people slandering him. Shakur boxes his way through a fight. Our people criticize him when it's called boxing. I don't care if you hit like a truck or a butterfly, as long as you get the job done. That's what matters, says Bunny the Boxer. Um, so this is what Terence Crawford was saying, I guess, on the show with Bernie the Boxer, I'm guessing. And so it does raises the question, why is it those guys? You know? And I know people could try to say something like, I mean, here y'all go with that crying again, but is it really crying? You know what I'm saying? Is it really crying when you just trying to understand what's the problem? I get it. Devin Haney gets hate. I get it. Shakur Stevenson, they say he's boring. I get it. But just like Terence Crawford said, is these guys who get the hate when they ain't even, you know, they just somebody who just box just like every other boxer. I mean, what have they done to the point where they get all the criticism? Nobody else gets criticism like these guys, especially if they lose. I remember Canelo losing, and nobody criticized him. Nobody said he wasn't that guy because Mayweather schooled him and outclassed him. Nobody said he wasn't that guy just because Bivol dominated him. Nobody said he wasn't that guy. They took it and they ran with it. It is what it is. Hey, he's still one of the best in our eyes. And I think a lot of people, our people, I think that they get influenced by other people who be down in these guys. That's just what I feel. I think they get influenced by other people who down them. And this we need to pray for people like that.
We're gonna pray for these niggas. Have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah, we need to pray for people like that. Because why would you be influenced by somebody else? Why can't you just stick by your people, stick by your man? Hey, and I ain't saying like make it a thing where, oh well, since he's same color as me, then he needs to be like this, or I'm not gonna hold him accountable for that, or blah blah blah. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when something happens, or like if they lose or they have a bad performance. Newsflash: your favorite boxer has had a bad performance. Unless your favorite boxer is a boxer who just started and he ain't really had no fights and he ain't had no experience to really just have a bad performance. But your favorite fighter has had a bad performance. You can't tell me one fighter who you love, who already got a lot of fights, that hasn't had a bad performance. But for some reason, when it's somebody like Shakur Stevenson, when it's somebody like Devin Haney, you know, that's when, hey, we got to criticize this guy. Hey, we got to say that his career is over. Hey, we got to do this. We got to do that. I've seen somebody on Twitter saying, man, when Devin Haney come back, I hope he lose all of his fights. I hope he lose the rest of his fights after this. Really? Because he's suing Ryan Garcia. Listen, I don't, I don't get with the suing stuff either. I don't get with it, you know. But to wish something like that on somebody, to hope that he don't have any more fights, to hope that he don't, ever succeed in boxing once again. Really? Come on, man. I mean, because we can't say that the hate only comes from because I don't like Devin Haney or because I don't like Shakur Stevenson. We can't say that the criticism only comes because of that. And the reason why we can't say that is because there are other fighters who lose at times, and you guys still got these guys on a pedestal. Nobody ain't saying nothing about Lomachenko. He's lost. Nobody ain't saying nothing about Teofimo Lopez. They try to push Teofimo Lopez's loss aside as if it didn't happen. They try to go past Teofimo Lopez's loss to Cambosis as if it was just a big fluke. Listen, if Teofimo Lopez, if that fight was a fluke, then we can say the same thing for Devin Haney. Because not only can we call it a fluke, you got to remember Ryan Garcia popped dirty. George Cambosis then popped dirty against Ryan Garcia. George Cambosis then popped dirty. So how come, with Teofimo Lopez, oh, that's a fluke, but Ryan Garcia's is not. I mean, I'm sorry, but Devin Haney's is not. And then with Shakur Stevenson, they want to hate him so bad that they just go on the same route. They go on the same route that they went with Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people don't even know this. They did the same thing with Floyd Mayweather. Oh, he's boring. Oh, his fight is not entertaining. Oh, I fell asleep. And then our people be the main ones pushing this narrative when we know other people are the one who started that narrative. But we want to pick it up and carry it. That's what Terence Crawford talking about. When we know other people are the one who picked it up. Oh, Floyd Mayweather's boring, but now Floyd Mayweather's looked at as one of the greatest ever. Except to certain people. To certain people because he beat their favorite boxers. I mean, but his record is undeniable. The champions that he's beat is undeniable. The only thing that they ever fall back on is, well, he lost to Castillo. That's all they ever fall back on. But he lost to Castillo. Okay, Canelo lost to Bivol. What's your point? He lost to Castillo. Canelo lost to Mayweather. What's your point? Well, Canelo was a baby. Mayweather was old. What's your point? You have to, listen, you guys have to start understanding these things and start understanding what they're doing. But it's like we don't pick up on the narratives that they try to push. It's like something is wrong with us. Something is wrong with us. Something wrong with these niggas.
We're going to pray for these niggas. Have mercy, Jesus.
We're going to have to pray for them. Because they act like they don't see it. Now, some people do see it. Like I said, Terence Crawford, that's what we're talking about because Terence Crawford spoke on it. And he was speaking about it. They said Shakur Stevenson boring. They said this, they said that. But Shakur Stevenson gets the job done. I'm not going to hate on Shakur Stevenson just because I see the narrative that's being pushed. I'm my own man, brother. I ain't going to follow nothing. I'm going to criticize somebody when I feel like it's deemable and when they need to be criticized. And I have criticized Shakur. I criticized him for not letting his hands go. That's what I've criticized him for. But I don't hate on him and I don't bash him and I don't try to talk trash about him as if I know him. Because all these niggas who be talking trash, all these YouTubers who be talking trash about these boxers, you can even do what Shakur did on the fight that you're calling boring. It wouldn't even been boring if you would have fought that guy. It wouldn't have even been boring because you would have been knocked out probably. You really would have been asleep. Y'all like to say, I was asleep during Shakur fight. Yeah, if you was in that ring, you really would have been asleep. Like, for real, for real. I mean, we all get jokes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to joke, right? Oh, I fell asleep during the fight. Oh, I fell asleep. Yeah, but what about if you was in that ring for real, for real? You would have been asleep. Like, actually. Forget a joke. Like, for real. That's why I'm the one that's like, you know what? I'm gonna criticize him when I need to criticize him. Yes, I'm gonna say he needs to let his hand go. Even Terence Crawford told him that. But I've seen what he can do. I've seen what he's done. Therefore, he gets the benefit of the doubt from me. And not just him, also Devin Haney. I've seen what Devin Haney can do. He gets the benefit of the doubt from me. I'm not gonna ding him damaged goods just because he got beat by Ryan Garcia. Just because he got beat by Ryan Garcia. And I agree with Gary Russell yesterday. Yesterday on Champ Side, Gary Russell said a PED is not going to help you gain skills. It doesn't help your skill set. You know what I'm saying? It only helps you go longer. It probably can, you know what I'm saying, bring you a little more power, a little more, you know what I'm saying? What's that word? Um, uh, Dang it. What's that word when you're on a treadmill? I'm having a brain fart right now. Um, I forgot that word, and I remember it when I'm done. But it gives you more long lasting energy, maybe a little more power, just determine on what kind of PD that you on just determine on what kind of PD that you use. It determines what kind you use. But it doesn't help out your skill set. But see, people keep on talking about a skill set. But we know that Devin Haney's skill set is more. I mean, his skill set is better than Ryan Garcia's. Ryan Garcia's skill set is consisted of him throwing a flurry of shots at you, and then sometimes coming with the left hook. Throwing a flurry of shots, and then sometimes coming with the left hook. Devin Haney just got off his game plan because he was trying to knock out Ryan Garcia. But if he would have fought his fight, I know he would have won. But he was just too focused on trying to knock this dude out. See, that's why you can't get out your game plan. He was too focused on trying to knock out Ryan Garcia. He should have just fought like Devin Haney. Because what is Ryan Garcia's skill set? I guarantee can nobody tell me. It ain't even a Mexican style because he don't even bring pressure. Like he don't even pressure you the whole fight. He just have his little spurts of where he have explosive combos. And those combos ain't even really like a sweet science type of display type combos. It's just him throwing his hands. That's all. He's just throwing his hands. Have little spurts where he's throwing his hands. Then every now and then he'll come with the left hook. You know? And that's what caught Devin Haney. Those little spurts. Devin Haney didn't see it. But even that right there don't automatically means that Ryan Garcia, I'm sorry, it doesn't automatically means that Ryan Garcia have a better skill set than Devin Haney. Even that alone doesn't mean that. Devin Haney he just didn't see it coming. Ryan Garcia do got speed. That's one thing he got working for him is speed. I mean, but you also got it's because the reaction time as well. You need to work on your reaction time. Devin Haney needs to work on that. That's something he needs to work on. Actually, he got the skills. He needs to work on his reaction time. You see, if he was countering those left hooks or ducking them or dodging them, or slipping, however you want to put it, he probably would have won that fight. But because those left hooks kept catching him, and the flurry, the spurt, the explosive spurts that Ryan Garcia was doing, that's what really got him. You see, every time Tank caught Ryan Garcia, it was when he was trying to counter. When he knocked him down, it was a counter. He ducked, came back up, bow, hit that nigga. And then what Adrian Broner said, came back up, hit him. Ryan Garcia fell. When he hit him in the side, he was also he was a little quicker with that counter. That counter wasn't right after Ryan Garcia had hit him. They actually hit each other like at the same time. So it was a counter, but it was a counter that was kind of like too soon. But hey, it doesn't matter because that's the one that he knocked him out with to the body. So it doesn't really matter. His reaction time is nice. And I'm talking about Tank Davis. Devin Haney, I mean, his reaction time ain't really that good. That's why, I mean, that's how he got hurt with George Lenonis. That's how he got hurt with him, because his reaction time ain't that good. I'm not going to say his defense ain't good. His reaction time ain't good. You know, because there's a difference. If you're talking about somebody's reaction time and you're talking about a boxer's defense, those are two different things. Now, I know the reaction time can be embedded with the defense. I get that. But I'm just saying you can have nice defense and your reaction time is trash, like Devin Haney. And this is not me trying to talk trash about him, but it's just constructive criticism. Now, see what Terence Crawford was doing, what he was talking about, and even if somebody tell me, well, how y'all talking about people who criticizing them, and then y'all criticizing them too? You just criticized Devin Haney, sweet science. You also just criticized Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, but see, there's a thing in when you criticize somebody, there's a thing called constructive criticism, and then there's a thing just called criticism. Those are two different things. Constructive criticism and criticism. I will criticize these guys when it needs to be criticized. That's called constructive criticism when I'm telling them what to do. Bro, let your hands go. My nigga, hey, your reaction time trash, Devin. Hey, Shakur, bro, you need to let your hands go. You know what I'm saying? But like when you just talking trash, that's different. So I mean, so I don't need nobody trying to tell me nothing like, oh well, you still criticizing them, but y'all want to talk about when other people criticize. No, because you niggas just hating. You just saying stuff for hate. You ain't criticizing, you just saying stuff for hate. And that's what Terence Crawford was talking about. That's what he was talking about, you know, when they get the criticism. And it's never, I mean, of course they get constructive criticism from some people, but I'm just saying it's never really constructive criticism when it comes to those two specific boxers. Other fighters have lost, Loma, Canelo, Teofimo. Those guys don't get that same type of criticism. I mean, if you're going to be honest here, they really don't. And even me, I would criticize them. You know, I criticize even those guys. I don't hate on them, but I do criticize some of their work as well. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I just think it's something that, you know, that needs to be addressed. And it's something that Terence Crawford was talking about, and he felt like, you know, this is something that needs to be addressed. I guess I just like boxing to be boxing. If I'm gonna be real, bro, I like boxing to be boxing. You know, I don't like the whole um division stuff when it comes to boxing. You know, people try to make it seem like it's one specific race that's making everybody be, you know, divided. But it's really not, bro. It's everybody. It's people who wants to be a fan of certain boxers and not be a fan of the sport. That's what it is. Somebody like me, I'm a fan of boxing. Now, don't get me wrong, I got certain fighters that I am a fan of, but I'm a fan of boxing first, is what I'm saying. Whereas other people, they're a fan of the person. I know somebody right now who never watched boxing until a certain person fights. They never watch it, so they're a fan of that person. They ain't even they're not boxing fans. Those are not boxing fans. Those are called casuals, and those ain't even casuals. Those are less than casuals. Those are people who are under casuals. They just watch it whenever a certain fighter fights. Whereas me, I watch it whenever I get a chance. I don't care who's fighting. I just want to watch boxing. Sometimes I just put it on highlights. Whenever I'm eating lunch or something, just put it on highlights of old boxing matches. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the best knockouts. Sometimes I pick a certain boxer and I just replay his highlights. You know what I'm saying? I don't too much watch a lot of boxing channels like this. I used to, but I don't hardly do it that much anymore. I don't even really watch what I be doing actually. You know, just put it out there and I do it. And if it gets views, it gets it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm a fan. My whole point is I'm a fan of the sport first. I'm a fan of the sport over being a fan of certain boxers because you got to be careful when you're a fan of certain boxers, because when you're a fan of certain boxers over the sport, you can say something and that boxer that you love so much may end up cussing you out. That's why I never ride nobody nuts. I can't say the same thing for these other guys. They like to ride nuts. Listen, like I said, I give you credit when it's due, or I give you criticism when you need it. If I'm gonna defend you when I feel like you need to be defended, and I'm not gonna defend you if you if you can't be like if there's no way that you can be defended. But if you can be defended, I will defend you. I will defend the boxer and I will make a case for him unless there's no case to make. Unless it's me saying, no, that nigga was just straight up wrong. He was wrong for that, you know what I'm saying? Or he did this wrong, or he did that wrong, whatever. Just like with Devin Haney. A lot of people was asking me, bro, how you saying that PEDs is wrong by Ryan Garcia, but then you saying Devin Haney is soft for doing his lawsuit? And I said, because nigga, I'm not a fanboy. Nigga, I'm gonna criticize you whenever I feel like you need to be criticized. I don't condone cheating. If Ryan Garcia really did try to cheat, I don't condone that. Oh no, bro, you need to pick a side. No, nigga, I don't need to do nothing, nigga. I'm a fan of boxing. See, that's why I throw them off at. When I'm praising Tank one week, but then I criticize him the next week. Or I praise Devin Haney one week and I criticize him one week. I actually was praising Ryan Garcia one week, then I was criticizing him the next week. But that's because I'm unbiased. And some people, when they see just short clips of my videos, they see short clips, they swore up and down that I'm a fan of the certain boxer. No, it's just that at this particular moment, I'm praising him for something he did. But I will criticize him when he come with the BS. You best believe that. And then that's when they start getting mad, and then my views start going down. Because I get it, they want me to pick a side. I'm just not going to pick a side. That's why I don't get that many views. And it's understandable. Everybody wants you to pick a side. That's how people are. No, nigga, either you with us or you with or you against us. I don't want you to be unbiased. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to continue being unbiased. And I'm going to continue criticizing these boxers where they need to be criticized, or I'm going to defend them when they need to be defended. So, if y'all like the other people who ride these niggas nuts, then go ahead and go to them other channels, bro. It is what it is. Hey, I started from the bottom and one day I'm gonna be there. What they say, started from the bottom, now here, and I'm starting from the bottom. I get it. But I will be there. And I'm gonna keep grinding, I'm gonna keep giving it my all, and I'm gonna keep saying it, saying the way I see it, and I'm gonna keep giving it the way I see it. And I'm gonna keep criticizing it. I don't care if they cuss me out. I know there's no certain boxers who see my stuff, who see my channel, but if they do, they may cuss me out. It is what it is. You human just like me, brother. And I'm gonna criticize you. I'm gonna say, hey, Shakur, let your hands go. Hey, you wasn't doing good in that fight, brother. I'm sorry. And I know you got it in you, nigga, because I seen it. I seen it. That's what they say, right? The hood people. I seen it. So I know you got it in you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But then you got people who soft these days. They just can't take criticism. That's what it is. They can't take criticism. And even when you're dealing with this whole YouTube stuff, bro, like you get a lot of criticism inside the comments, the comment section, bro. Niggas be going hard, be telling you stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, can you handle that though? And it's the same way when it comes to certain boxers. You got certain boxers who just can't handle certain things. I made a video about that when it came to Devin Haney. I said that listen, the only reason Devin Haney did that lawsuit is because Devin Haney, it's not that he was mad, because if he was mad, he would have been did that lawsuit, right? Right after the fight, right after he found out that Ryan popped dirty, right? The reason why Devin Haney really did that lawsuit is because Devin Haney couldn't take what the fans was doing. He couldn't take the fans mocking him about it. That's why. I mean, you got to think about this. If I find out somebody pop dirty, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm finna sue this nigga. He most likely would have did it then, but why did he wait this long to sue the person? Why did he wait this long? Because the fans are mocking him, and he can't take it anymore. So he said, okay, y'all want to mock me? Y'all want to keep on showing me get up off the canvas? Y'all want to keep on showing this same clip? Okay, I'm finna sue this nigga then. I believe that's what happened. You know, I believe, because he even got in contact with Google and told Google, hey, take off that picture. You know, when you Google Devin Haney, it showed him. When you Google Devin Haney, it showed him getting off the canvas. It was a picture of him getting up off the canvas after Ryan Garcia had knocked him down. But but he contacted Google, I guess, and told them, hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying, get rid of that. Y'all get rid of that picture, bro. You know, and listen, it is what it is. I ain't gonna call him soft for that, but I call the move that he did. What I'm saying, that was a soft move. Yes, that move was soft, and nobody's gonna come. Nobody's gonna come and make me believe that there wasn't a soft move. I feel like it was a soft move. I'm gonna keep on feeling like it was a soft move, and I don't care what nobody says about it. It is what it is. You know. So what Terence Crawford was talking about is people who criticize people or these fighters after they still got the job done. Terence Crawford wants you to look at it. He wants you to look at it like that. Hey, he got the job done. That's what should be applauded. You shouldn't be criticizing him because he ain't got that much power. That's what he said, right? That's what he said on the thing. He said, I don't care if he got power like a truck or not. What he say? What did he say? He said, I don't care if you hit like a truck. What did he say? Oh, something on this thing. Well, anyway, he's care if you hit like a truck or a butterfly. That's what he say. As long as you got the job done. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of agree with that.
What the hell is even that?
I do agree with that. But there is some things I criticize about. And I don't know why my things are not working. I think because it's too hot. It's almost 30. I've been on here for 29 minutes. But I didn't get that many views. I had some people popping in, popping out. It is what it is. $9 o'clock. Because I think that's when like a lot of people be getting up. Because even me, I was up today at 7 o'clock this morning. I was up at 7, so I could have been did. I could have started going live at 8 or even at 9. But I just chose to do it at 10. But I think I'm gonna go a little earlier tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I'm gonna go a little earlier tomorrow. And something is wrong with my microphone, so I don't know how I sound on this, but I guess we'll see, right? All right, but I'll be back with another one. I'll be back with another one. See you guys tomorrow.